I went to Dewsbury winter before last, in the height of the energy prices going up.
Listen to this. This is so embarrassing for Keir Starmer. And it's just yet another video that shows him to be, I think, now qualifying for the title of world's biggest hypocrite.
And spoke to an 84-year-old woman, worked all her life, obviously now a pensioner. And she told me that she doesn't get out of bed till midday because she didn't want to turn the heating on.
Yeah, it's awful.
And then when she did get out of bed, she had this sort of thermal jacket that she just wore all day long, so she didn't have to put the heating up very high. That's an awful position to put a pensioner in.
Yeah, it is an awful position to put a pensioner in, and that is exactly what you are doing to millions and millions of pensioners across this country now by taking away their winter fuel allowance. You're suggesting that they didn't have enough money with the winter fuel allowance here, it seems like, to pay for their bills, and they're freezing and not getting out of bed till the middle of the day. And you know, they're all going to drop dead because of those evil Tories not giving them enough money. And then you just take the winter fuel allowance away and you do not care. All of this is just a show. It's just acting. He does not care. If he did care, he wouldn't be flip-flop Starmer, changing his mind constantly about it. And as soon as he gets into power, doing whatever's convenient for him and Rachel Reeves' little money pot.
And there are just too many of those stories. Another pensioner, it was actually, we had a group of them in Dewsbury, was describing to me going around the supermarket and picking something up and looking at the price and then putting it back on the shelf.
Yeah.
And now you could say, okay, that's not the biggest thing in the world.
Well, it is,
but actually it is when you just feel, after having worked all your life, I can't just have, lead the life I want to lead now, or I can't do things I even did a year ago. That's the sense of insecurity, I think, that eats away at people.
Yeah, it does eat away at people, funnily enough. And you see he's making the argument there that, oh, you've paid in all your life, so you deserve to be rewarded and looked after in your old age. That argument, he's not making that now. He doesn't care about that now. He's just saying, no, you don't need the winter fuel allowance. Doesn't matter if you paid in all your life and you deserve it. I would rather spend the money on Ed Miliband's huge net zero agenda and whatnot. In fact, the money that we are paying in international global climate aid, it's 11.6 billion, but that's like over 5 years. It works out about 2.3 billion a year that we're spending on overseas climate aid. How much is this big winter fuel allowance cut saving this country? Well, they estimate 1.5 billion. So we are spending more money on overseas climate aid than we are saving by freezing our own pensioners. Think about that, people. Think about where our government's priorities are. It's absolutely disgusting, isn't it? We could get rid of the foreign climate aid, not even all of it, and we would have the money to reinstate the winter fuel allowance for our pensioners. So this idea that, we literally have no choice, there's nothing that we can do, there's nothing that we can cut to be able to pay your winter fuel allowance, it's complete and utter BS, and Keir Starmer knows it. I have had enough of flip-flop Starmer, and the polls show that the country think the same as well. No one is buying his excuses for cutting the winter fuel allowance. Absolutely nobody. Nobody is buying his excuses for all of this freebie stuff. Oh, I've paid for my Taylor Swift ticket now. I haven't done anything wrong. Yes, you have. And we can all see it clear as day. I'm Chloe Dobbs. Make sure you are subscribed to the Reason channel and you press the notification bell, because we will be keeping you updated with everything that the bonkers, useless Labour Party get up to over the coming weeks, days, months, years. We'll see how long Keir Starmer lasts. Will he last for years? I don't know. Let me know in the comments. Let me know what you think. I will see you all very soon.